You're a singer, you're a musician, and all your gigs have been canceled. I get it. What a massive disappointment, not just financially, but also emotionally and artistically. So what can you do right now to bring music to the world when you can't leave your house, but the world needs live music more than ever before? You can go live, of course, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, your premium membership site, or a Zoom meeting. In fact, you can go live online in a variety of ways on a variety of platforms. Amazing, right? I know you've been watching everyone and your cousin already go live, and hopefully you've already tried it once or twice yourself. But maybe you're still holding back, or maybe you just want some fresh ideas for unique content and some motivation and encouragement to just go do it. In either case, this video is for you, because today I'm giving you my top 7 content ideas for your next lives. You ready? Hi, I'm Fiona, your coach for all things singing, including mindset, marketing, and monetization. Are you a singer or performing artist interested in a profitable, consistent, sustainable career? Then take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. New videos every Wednesday. And I've also created a private Facebook community especially for performing artists called the Profitable Performer. In this group, you'll find incredible resources and a high vibe community, all designed to help you monetize your passion. Want to join? It's free. Link in the description. The first idea is, of course, live performances. This is what you're seeing the majority of musicians doing right now. Basically, live acoustic performances streamed directly from their homes. For your first live stream performance, reduce your stress by choosing the songs you know really well. In fact, you can use your regular set list. Remember, this is a live performance and you will feel at least some of the adrenaline you usually feel before you perform. If you haven't already gone live several times, then definitely check out this video, which gets into all the best practices you need to help you feel confident and prepared for your first lives. Now, keep in mind, this quarantine won't last forever, so be thinking ahead about how you can incorporate live streaming into your future offerings. For example, you can offer bonus concerts to your superfans via Patreon or your paid membership site. You can also make arrangements with venues to film and live stream either live or recorded gigs and concerts. Bottom line, performing live these days doesn't just have to be in person, and you can get paid for doing it too. So in addition to lives for your members and patrons, you can add a donate button to the free lives you're doing right now, or get communities to sponsor the live for you. Why not make it easy for your fans to help you grow your music business and/or to support your chosen charity? Makes sense, right? But what are some other less obvious ways to go live, and why bother in the first place? Before we get into the ideas, let's get into the benefits. As you know, we're living in a new era when it comes to the music business. We're no longer dependent on managers, labels, producers, or casting directors. In just about every niche and genre, we absolutely can have successful, profitable careers as independent artists. Isn't that fantastic? But keep in mind, a big part of our success comes by building a real and personal connection with our audience via social media. This means creating a strong personal brand. It means creating a strategy to help our fans get to know, like, and trust us, because once they do, we can really start monetizing. That's why I'm sharing these next 6 content ideas, because each one is a great strategy for warming up your audience. Are you ready? How about showing behind the scenes of your performance? This could be your pre-performance setup. How are you setting up your equipment, your camera, who's with you? How are you feeling? What do you do to get ready? Then, after quarantine, this can be a great strategy when you're about to perform a big event that you clearly can't live stream, but that your fans are dying to hear about. Give them a surprise or planned sneak peeks behind the scenes as you get ready, as well as after the performance. What are your rituals and routines for breaking down a show or just coming down off the high energy of performing? Would you like to go backstage with your own favorite musicians? I know I would. My third idea is to share your specific warm-up routine. This can be part of your behind-the-scenes live as you prepare for a performance, or it can be a whole separate live devoted entirely to your warm-up. You may think your warm-up is boring, but I promise you that your fans will think the very things you take for granted are fascinating. You can even lead your audience through your warm-up routine as you do it. Does this sound fun? Your general practice sessions are also interesting opportunities for lives. Watching your practice may uplift and inspire your audience more than you can guess it. It'll also help them to get to know, like, and trust you more as they see everything that goes into your practice sessions. We know making music is a serious undertaking, but non-musicians often don't realize the serious commitment it requires. How's practice different from warming up? How long are your practices? What do you do during your practice? What are the results of your practice sessions? Why do you practice in the first place? These are all interesting questions that'll be answered directly or indirectly when you invite your audience to watch you practice live. Cool? Now, if you're also a teacher, your lives can get really interesting. In fact, you can teach directly on the live. Why not do a whole series of live trainings on the subjects that interest your audience most, from musical expression to technique? Think of these as master classes where you are really building your authority online. And don't ever worry about giving away too much free, valuable content. By showing up as an authority and building know, like, and trust, you're warming up your audience to want to engage with you more fully by committing to your paid offer, which will provide even more access to you and your training. Isn't that great? But in addition to directly teaching your audience, you can go live with your students and share their progress and challenges. You can ask them questions about what it's like to take lessons and also teach them live, giving your audience an even clearer idea of how great it is to study with you, okay? My sixth idea is a fan Q&A. You've probably come across a few of these from people with larger followings, and you may be afraid to do one because you're not sure you'll get enough questions. Here's how to handle that concern. Collect your questions in advance. Spend a week or two polling your audience for questions, and then plan to answer those questions first. This will get the ball rolling and make your live watchers more comfortable coming out with their own questions. Or maybe one of the answers to your prepared questions will trigger their own questions. Q&As are a lot of fun. They're casual, spontaneous, and foster an open exchange. Planning a few questions in advance will simply set you up for success. Sound fun? And lastly, consider sharing some live personal moments. These can be anything from cooking, Oprah just did one of these, to your fitness routine. Vanessa Lau shared hers with us. What unusual lives have you seen? Let me know in the comments. Yes, keep private anything and everything you want to keep private, but consider sharing parts of your day and routine that your fans would enjoy, that are authentic to you, and that again will help to build that all-important know, like, and trust with your fans. Make sense? Yes, right now everyone is doing live music, but just consider going live with any or all of these other ideas. And what about after the quarantine? Why not make going live part of your regular social media strategy? Sound good? And don't forget to join my private Facebook community, especially for performing artists. Link in the description. And since you watched to the end of this video, I'm guessing you are interested in going live. So definitely watch this video. And now, as always, go out into the world and let your light shine. You deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.